One of the features I really do like, and it's a recent feature, is Generate. It's the ability to generate assets, if you will, out of either one image like this one or a multiple layer image. So it's good really when you're working with web design, but that's not all it's used for. Somebody gives me this. Now they give it to me in one layer. I got a background, and I need to strip pieces of it out to create a website. That's not unusual. We do that in Photoshop all the time. So I'd have to maybe pick up the logo at the top, the mad scientist up there, maybe the photograph, different pieces, cut them out one at a time, but then I want to save them differently. Let me show you how this works. I'm going to go into my zoom tool real quick. I'm going to zoom in on Mr. Mad Scientist, get him a little bit bigger. I'm going to pick up my rectangular marquee tool, get right about here, and I'm going to drag. Now notice this. Notice on the left, I'm about 1 pixel into that color off of the logo. Now, rather than redraw it and keep trying to do it, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to get the bottom right where I want it, but I'm going to stop 1 pixel short on the right. So I'm 1 pixel too far on the left and 1 short on the right. Use your right arrow key. Perfect. You got it. Now, let me go ahead and double click again here. I want to remove that piece from the background. Very easy trick. You probably know it. With the background selected, reach over on your keyboard and press Control, and that's Command on a Mac, Control in Windows J as in John, and what you've got now is just that one piece, and we will call that logo. Now let's get Andy right here. Handsome guy. Looks like I got it on this one. So just make sure I get the other ends pretty good. Just like that. Now remember, Andy's down here. He's not up here. So you have to click here before you press Command-J on a Mac, Control-J in Windows. Let's call this Chef. Now we've been doing what I'm doing right now for lots of years. The Generate feature allows me now, say to go to Logo, and I'm going to go to the end and type in .gif. I want that to be a GIF. And for Chef, I want Chef to be a .jpeg. Just like that. Now we've done this before. That's not new. If I come over here to the Word file and go down to Generate and say Image Assets, it will create a folder. The folder will be the name In the Kitchen with Andy, because that's the name of the document. The folder will be saved where the original document is, and it will have 2 images, one a GIF and one a JPEG. But the new feature, which I really do like, is the ability now to organize these images that we're about to generate into their own folders. So let's do this. Let's come back over to Logo, double click to change it. I'm going to put the word images in the front, followed by a /, and I'm going to put it into another subfolder called GIFs, GIFs, /. Images, GIFs, Logo, GIF. On this one, I want to put them in the same images folder, so I'm going to type in the word images again. See if I can get up there. Sometimes that's tricky. /JPGs, /Chef JPEG. We have done other things. For example, a normal JPEG, if we just do it this way, will be saved at 90% compression. If you want it less than that, you can type in at the end of JPEG 50%. If you're doing, say, a PNG, you can do GIFs, JPEGs, PNGs. If you're doing a PNG, it defaults to a 32-bit depth, but you can change that by putting a .8, .24, or .32 on the end of that too. We're not going to worry about that. Those are older features. This is the new feature, the ability to make these folders. So we've got it set up. Go up to the Word file and go down to Generate and say Image Assets. Let's get out of here. And here it is. Here's the original right over here. If we open it up, we have a folder called Images, 2 subfolders, one with all my GIFs and one with all my JPEGs. The ability to generate image assets off of an image like we just did is fantastic. But the ability now to actually be able to create subfolders to create the organization structure is even better. Don't forget, you got Generate.